Now, if we move into the US national banks category, it's tied at the top yet again. We have three very, very worthy nominees. Tony, I'll let you take us straight into it and let's have a look underneath all of that data.
Brilliant. Thank you, Glenn. So let's step in. So first of all, who are our nominees? And when I say nominees, these are our top three across 2023. So we've got Bank of America, Citi, and Discover. And as you recall, this is actually about customers. This isn't my opinion about how these apps are working. It's actually customers voting in here in terms of their comments out there publicly. So one of the great things about that is this is your app in the wild. It's great to sort of view your app in terms of its features and so on. But here we're looking at in the wild, is it working as expected? So out of these three, who is our winner for 2023? It is Citi. So Citi's done very well here, and they do well across the board in various areas. So let's have a look at why they're doing well. First of all, let's look at the overall score and how consistent that's been across time. This is one of the things about the leaders in a lot of these areas is consistency. So Citibank at the top there, sitting around 4.5. Not much movement either, between sort of 4.6 and 4.5. So very, very positive across the board. We have the likes of Bank of America. They seem to be, there's a slight gap between the two of them. So that's obviously something for Bank of America to achieve, is to get to that level. They're very, very close to doing that, but not quite there yet. So positive movement from both of those banks. But let's look at why Citibank actually led into that area there. Let's have a look. Now, what we're looking at here are pain points across various areas. And this is a very strong indicator of how if you're going to score well across the board. I'll look across these one by one. So this is using AI text analytics to categorize comments from customers to bring out these particular topics. So I'll look on the left here, reliability and stability issues or pain points. Citibank has done well to get that below 10%, and they're at 8. However, Bank of America is also doing reasonably well at 8.5. So again, Bank of America can lift themselves up potentially next year to bring themselves ahead of Citibank in this case. Let's step across to design and UI. So this is the design and UI issues. So customers talking about issues they have with design and UI. Again, Citibank is doing very well at 3.5. The closest one there is Discover Financial, which was one of our top three. So they've done well there, but again, they can't get to the level of Citibank can do. They've done a very good job to get this down to 3.3. I'll step across again to features and functionality issues, and we see there that Citibank is sitting at 3%. So again, they are leading. They have won that category, and again, they've these three areas I've looked at so far. They're leading on those, and have done very well. This is why Discover also is doing well. It's only 3.8% issues with features and functionality. So positive for Discover as well. So one interesting thing, though, is although Citibank has done well on these three areas, they are actually not doing as well as Bank of America on authentication. So logging in issues, biometrics and things like that. Bank of America is the leader in this particular area, doing very well and ahead of Citibank. So positive news for both, but again, Bank of America leading here.